But hey, I'm going to correct and verify. All right, we'll go live here in just a second, officially. Let me do a couple of things here. I'm going to go to Theology Central. I'm going to go to Theology Central. Here I'm going to go. All right, we'll go live here in just. All right, we'll begin here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. We have to fix something. I am glad I caught it. I wish I would have caught it during the broadcast, but I didn't. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. But we'll go live here really quick. It'll take just a couple of seconds, and then I will try to compare and contrast. I wish I know where I ended up finding the wrong ones, but yeah, we'll get started here in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we go live here. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm going to get this uploaded as fast as possible. So let's do this. We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looking at our world from a theological perspective, this is the Theology Central Podcast, making theology central.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is Thursday, August the 21st, 2025. It is currently 3:01 p.m. Central Time, and I'm coming to you live from the Theology Central studio, located right here in Abilene, Texas. And well, sometimes I get it right. Many times I do not, but I always try when I mess up. I try to turn on the microphone and offer a correction and an acknowledgement. I hope it did not ruin anything. So in the last episode, we talked about a very, I think a powerful song for our series on Song of the Summer 2025. That song is Love Me Not by, I want to say Ravyn Lenae. All right. Ravyn. I did see some that try to say Raven, but I think it's Ravyn Lenae is the correct way. So we talked about the song. Forget if I get the name correct. I acknowledge that I may be getting that wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got it right. So I offered the correction during the episode, and I think my breakdown of the lyrics and my interpretation and my understanding of the message and its cultural, why it resonates with the culture, why it's popular, I think I did a very good job with all of that. However, I made a mistake, and I did not catch it until 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. I put on the headphones and I hit play on the song, and as I started listening to it, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, I got some of the lyrics wrong. How did I get the lyrics wrong? And here's what happened is when this is what I try to do. When I try to do the Song of the Summer episodes, I know I could just open up the song lyrics, let's say on a music streaming service like Apple Music or Tidal or Spotify, one of the streaming services that provide the lyrics. And I could just go through line by line, reading them and breaking them down. But I realize that can be kind of tedious and can take a very long time. So what I tend to do is try to take parts of the lyrics and say, okay, here we go. Then try to formulate my kind of interpretation. All right, take it. And then once I kind of have a good idea of what I want, then a lot of times I will ask AI to try to let's clean this up a little bit. Let's try to structure this in full-blown paragraphs. And I'll have AI to try to help me structure it and clean it up or flesh out some of my ideas. So that way it kind of works a little bit better than just reading all the lyrics. I'm kind of like, well, here's this section. All right. And I think it works. But in many cases, to be able to copy the lyrics, I can't just go to Apple Music or any of the streaming services because it doesn't let me copy and paste it somewhere else. So I have to do a search online. So, Love Me Not, Ravyn Lenae. Oh, here's the lyrics, copy, boom, put them in my notes, then start breaking them down. Well, for some weird reason, the lyrics I copied down are not exactly right. There was some parts added there that I'm like, where did that come from? And I should have caught it. I should have caught it. I make no excuses. I think there was a hesitation. I think when I was going through it, I kind of was like, wait a minute, I don't know. But I was already committed to going in. So I didn't think about it until I just hit play. And then I was like, wait a minute, what did I do? So I'm going to read the lyrics as they are found in a music streaming service. All right. Not from online. All right. So depending on where you search, some of the online lyrical sites sometimes are wrong. I mean, let's just be honest. They can be wrong. And a lot of times because those lyrics are, they're uploaded by users of those websites, right? You're listening. And a lot of times let's say the lyrics are not available on a streaming service. So what you do as a listener, you're listening and you're trying to type them out. And then you submit them to the site. And then other users can come along and correct them. Well, sometimes when, things can go way wrong. So here are the actual lyrics to Love Me Not by Ryven Lene. And this is found on one of the music streaming services. And these were put together by Music Match, which is where they got the lyrics from. I probably should see if I could look at Music Match online. But this is where they got the lyrics from. And again, this is stating that Music Match is right. Now, there have been times on music streaming services where I've listened, I'm like, that lyric is not right. And sometimes you can submit a correction. But, lyrics, whenever you're transcribing and copying anything, things can go wrong. Just think of textual variants, all right? So here we go. Love Me Not by Ryven Lene. See, right now, I need you. I'll meet you somewhere now. You up now? I see you. I get you. Take care now. Slow down. Be cool. I miss you. Come here now. It's yours now. Keep it. I'll hold on until now. I need you right now. Once I leave you, I'm strung out. If I get you, I'm slowly breaking down. Now, I think all of that I think those are pretty accurate from what I stated in the last episode. Then it goes on to say, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All right, I got that completely correct. Then it goes on to say, at this time, I'm thinking we could never be a pair. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. At this time, I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. He loves me not. He loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go. He loves me not. He loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go. So, and that got left completely out. Left completely out. Then, it's getting messy. I fiend for your affection. That I got left completely out. Don't loosen your grip. Get a hold on me. Now forever, let's get back together. Lord, take it so far away. That got completely obliterated from my retelling of the lyrics. I pray that God, we don't break. I want you to take me up and down and round again. And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking we could never be a pair. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. And oh, it's so hard to see you, but I wish you right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. He loves me not. He loves me. He holds me tight and then lets me go. And there's a lot of repetition. And I mentioned a lot of the repetition, but a lot of those lines got completely left out, just like this one. You got to say that you're sorry at the end of the night, waking up in the morning and everything's all right. At the end of the story, you're holding me tight. I don't need to worry. Am I out of my mind? Oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. Now, a lot of that I got right. A lot of that is correct. But some of mine are completely, it's not there. So I'm going back to my lyrics. All right, so my lyrics are see you right now, I need you. I'll meet you somewhere now, you up now. I see you, I got you, I get you. Take care now, slow down, be cool, I miss you. Come here now, it's yours now, keep it, I'll hold on until now. That entire section is pretty accurate, pretty straightforward. I think I got those lyrics right. Okay, so then I did my emotional breakdown. I did my lyrical breakdown of the emotions contained in that kind of intro that the song has. Then with verse 1, I need you right now. Once I leave you, I'm strung out. If I get you, I'm slowly breaking down. That I got completely correct. Oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were here right now. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. Got that completely correct. But this is where things get weird. All this time I'm thinking we could never be a thing. I got that right. You don't care, you only want my company. Oh, please, when you cry, you never cry in front of me. You don't care, you only want my company. Oh, please. That is not... that is not in the lyrics that's not in the actual lyrics. I don't know what lyrical site included that. The concept is there. The idea is there, but the actual words are not there because the song is trying to capture this back and forth, but that's not correct. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask artificial intelligence. Okay. I'm going to ask here. I'm going to ask it, where did these lyrics come from? Let's see if we can track down what happened here. See, this is crazy because AI is saying these lyrics are direct lyrics from Ryvan Lenae's 2025 single, Love Me Not. They are part of the chorus, which is repeated twice in the song. These lines capture the emotional heart of the track, the disillusionment of realizing that they felt what they felt like was love was really emotional convenience. And it says if you need verification, you can check the album notes or streaming platforms. So AI is saying that those lyrics that I quoted are right, but the lyrics on the music streaming services, it does not have that. So there is some confusion. I'm going to say I checked these lyrics with the lyrics all right, let me see here. I'm going to try to figure out what happened. All right, well, see. Yeah, so AI is having trouble verifying what the discrepancy is. So there is some discrepancy, and I do not know why. So that entire section for what in my notes, which is the chorus, is not the chorus as recorded in the lyrics that I just read to you. I'm gonna hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna grab a different iPad. I'm going to grab a different iPad here. I'm going to look on a couple of different streaming services here. Okay, it's about to start playing. Here we go. Yeah, I'm looking. Apple Music doesn't have those lyrics that way as well. So I don't know where that line comes from. AI is trying to tell me it's correct, but it's not correct. It's just not correct. And AI is saying it cannot verify, and I don't know why it cannot verify. So wherever I found the original lyrics, obviously there's a discrepancy between what's there and what's there. I think I'm still captured the ultimate meaning of the song, and I think I was still accurate and still fair. Obviously, what I was quoting made the meaning more explicit, more direct, more blunt, but it doesn't appear to be that they're completely accurate. So I just want you to know that, and obviously, at least on the lyrics here, God is mentioned and Lord is mentioned, or I pray, Lord, take it so far away. I pray that God, we don't break. I want you to take me up and down, around and around again. Oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I got you everywhere. I don't know if the song, if the lyrics as they're recorded, I don't know if it's as strong as the direction as I went. But hey, there is some discrepancy somewhere. AI thinks that the lyrics I have are correct, and it cannot seem to verify opposite. Even when I said, hey, these don't match what I have here, it says, okay, well, I don't know what happened. Basically, AI is saying, I don't know what happened. If you can give me a copy of what's on the music streaming services, then I can use those. But guess what? I can't copy from the music streaming service. So that's the thing. I can't cut and paste. So I have to go do a search online, and I don't know where those lyrics ultimately came from. So I just wanted to offer the correction. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. That makes me want to go delete what I did. But what I did was over 75 minutes long. So I don't want to delete that. I still think it was some good discussion. In fact, I'm going to look here. Well, I guess I could try to track it down. Yeah, I don't know where. I'd have to try to sit here and track down where the lyrics came from. I have no idea how that line, that part of that line, because a part of the line is right, part of the line is wrong, and then there was other parts that were left out. So now I didn't try to read every single lyric in my lyric breakdown. So that's part of the reason I didn't cover some of it, because I didn't cover every single word. So like, Lord, take it so far away. I pray that God, we don't break. I want you to take me up and down. I left that entire section out. I didn't cover that. I probably should have, but I wasn't trying to bring in the God aspect into the song in my last discussion. I was trying to deal with the emotional aspects of it. But just note that there's a ton of repetition in the song. So that's another reason I didn't want to just read the lyrics straight through, because some of this is repeated over and over and over and over and over again. And so, I could sit here and read these lyrics and it would be just repetition, repetition, repetition. So what I wanted to do is take certain of the phrases and use the phrase to build out the interpretation, which made more sense from a broadcast perspective, right? Sitting there just reading lyrics that are repeating itself over and over and over and over and over and over. That definitely helps maybe with giving full accuracy. And I would have possibly caught what I had in my notes as being incorrect, but it would have been just bad broadcasting. So the only problem is somehow there were some lines put in and some lines that wasn't covered, but it's not because my lyrics were wrong. It's just because I did not cover those aspects. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to explain that. I don't know. AI is telling me I'm right, but I just listened to the song. And I don't know where AI is pulling its lyrics from. Maybe it's pulling its lyrics from where I pulled my lyrics from. But probably because the lyrics on the music streaming sites are locked down. AI can't access that. They're probably locked down and seen as copyrighted material. So AI can't pull from that. So it's pulling from the online lyric sites, which in many cases are submitted by users, and so sometimes they're incorrect. So I always try to verify, but in this particular case, I thought, I got it, because and what I have to do is start checking. And so I think we've had this problem once or twice. when we did the big discussion about Slayer, once again that happened. I ended up with three different sets of lyrics, and maybe because nobody can understand what they were saying. Okay, I'm joking a little bit, but yeah. So there you go. Man, oh, I hate that so much. I'm gonna try. What I may do is I may try to find an accurate copy of the lyrics and then ask AI, was my interpretation flawed? So that's what I may do. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to do this right now in real time. Are you ready? We're going to do this in real time. All right. So I'm going to go to, hang on. I'm going to look for Theology Central. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Theology Central. All right, I'm going to go to the last broadcast I did. I'm going to take the raw transcript. Okay, I'm going to download the transcript. All right, transcript is downloaded. I'm going to go to this site. Okay, I'm going to use these lyrics. I think this is from Music Match. Okay, I did find the lyrics from Music Match. Okay. So I did find the lyrics from Music Match. They match perfectly the lyrics from some of the music streaming services because they're pulling from Music Match. All right. So I think we should have agreement. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to add files. All right. Okay. Here is the transcript of my broadcast using the lyrics I had at the time. Here are the lyrics as they appear on music streaming services. Is my interpretation of the song flawed as a result of the differences in lyrics? Okay, hang on. I'm going to do a return. I'm going to paste. All right, let's see what AI says. AI has my transcript. All right. It says, no, your interpretation was not flawed. In fact, it was theologically and emotionally accurate, even if some specific lyrical lines were different. Your broadcast captured the heart of the song's message faithfully and interpreted its emotional center, even with variations in wording. All right. What you got right, despite slight lyrical differences: core themes identified: one-sided emotional investment, longing for intimacy and presence, emotional dependency and fragmentation, lament without resolution, quiet protest through restraint. These are unchanged even in the corrected lyrics. Your structure built on those themes with theological nuance and cultural depth. Interpretation of refrains and cycles, tone and delivery. Lyrical replacements still work thematically. Okay. Now that you know the lyrics differ slightly, consider using a follow-up or update to your audience, clarifying some of the lyrics I quoted come from earlier sources or unofficial releases. Since then, the official streaming release clarified some lines, but the emotion and theology I discussed remain entirely consistent within the final version. And then AI tells me, if you do this, this will add credibility without invalidating your episode. And then it says, to avoid this issue happening again, pull lyrics directly from official streaming platforms. All right. So AI says, AI just reviewed my entire episode and said that everything I said was accurate, even though there was slight variation in songs. So I'm going to leave my last episode. I will post this correction, and there you have it. You just heard all of that play out in real time. Okay. So I'm going to trust AI. You may say it was different, but I still think it was pretty accurate. I do think the lyrics I had, I mean, it added some lines, but man, it added emotional weight. I wish some of the lines I had in my copy of the lyrics, I wish they were actually in the song. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's just, yeah, they're not there. I just literally listened to the song, literally. Just like right here on this iPad. I just literally had it on in my head and my headphones, and I was sitting there, dancing around going, okay, all right. And I'm just singing along, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait, where's the line? Wait, that line is complete. Wait, where did that line come from? And I'm like, oh, how did you miss this? So I should not have missed it. I make no excuses. But there we go. I'm always trying to find the best way to cover the lyrics. And one thing I just noticed, just opening up a streaming service and just reading them verbatim. I've done that on some of the episodes. It's just like, I don't know. It just, So I just like to break them down so that I can capture it. So there you go. Go listen to the song. Go listen to the song. It's called Love Me Not by Ryven Levane. Ryven Levane. Ryven Lene. I'm telling you, I see the name and it's Raven Lene. Change your name to Raven. It's cooler. Okay, Ryven Lene. And there you go. Yeah. But hey, we did what we needed to do. I corrected it. I admitted it. And there you go. There you go. That's all you can do, right? I mean, the only other thing I could have done, I could have just went in and just made it disappear and act like it never happened. I may have gotten an email. Maybe I would have gotten another one, maybe saying, what happened to that episode? Oh, well, I decided I didn't like it and didn't have to ever admit that I made a mistake. But, I did. So it's my fault. I should have checked. I should have caught it. I should have just caught it. I've listened to the song, I think I said 15 times. I should have caught it. But for some weird reason, when you're just reading the lyrics, you don't always catch it. If you're singing along, more so that you do. I think that makes sense. All right. Well, thank you very much. A 25-minute correction that was supposed to be 10 minutes. But hey, I needed to explain all of that. And you got to watch it all play out in real time. So AI reviewed my transcript, reviewed the lyrics that I had, reviewed the lyrics that are actually there, and came to the conclusion that I did not really mess anything up too much. But AI said I did need to offer a correction. So that's what I have done. And moving forward, I will try to make sure, hey, where are these lyrics coming from, and verifying. All right. Thanks for listening. Everyone have a great day. And now go listen to the song. God bless.